Students, our today's topic is chapter number 15, that is transfer of heat. Okay. So before starting this chapter, we should know what is transfer. Transfer means to move from one place to another. One place to another. Okay, that is known as transfer. So here in this chapter, we will learn about how the heat can transfer from one place to another. So for that we will first learn about the different examples in which we will come to know how heat can transfer from one place to another. So you might have seen that your mom used a cloth or a tongue to lift the lids of the hot vessels, or to uncover a pan which is having the hot food, so that she will not get hurt by the heat of the pan. Okay. Or a person who is making tea, he uses a kettle with a long handle, and that handle is again covered with the cloth, so that when he will handle the kettle, he will not get the heat, because the kettle is made up of metal. Okay. And metal will take the heat faster, conducts the heat faster, and then he will be hurted by the heat. So he mainly, the person who is making the tea, he will mainly cover that particular handle with a cloth. Okay. Or some other examples are like, when we go out in the sun for some times, our hand becomes hot. Or when the spoon, cold spoon, which is when we capped in the hot cup of milk, that also becomes hot. Or the pipelines which are carrying the water from the overhead tanks, they will get also heated up and give the hot water in summers. How? Because they were exposed to sunlight, the heat energy is transferring. Okay. So all these phenomena in which the cold objects becomes the hot in our neighborhood are due to the flow of heat. That is due to the flow of heat. So this transfer of heat is actually known as flow of heat. So this flow of heat is the transfer of heat. That is called transfer of heat. Similarly, we observe that hot objects remain hot only till they are kept near the source of heat. Okay. Suppose if I am having a cold spoon. Okay. Then in which case it will become hot when I will just cap it near a source of heat, or if I will keep it into a hot substance, a hot liquid, likewise that only, or in the sun. Okay. But if I will keep it into the normal room temperature or in the refrigerator, then it will remain cool. Okay. So how this happens? Okay. And once we will remove the source of heat from this cold spoon, then again it will starts to lose its heat. It will again become cool. Okay. So that is due to the transfer of heat. Now how this transfer of heat takes place? This transfer or flow of heat takes place from the region of high temperature to the region of low temperature. The region in which, or the substance who are having the high temperature, will flow the heat to the region or to the substance having low heat or low temperature. Okay. For example, when your mom prepares the lunch for you, then it will cool after some time. Then after removing it from the fire, it will get cooled down. How? Because when the lunch is kept in the normal room temperature in a room, then the temperature of the room is comparatively cooler. Okay. The room temperature is comparatively cooler than lunch. Okay. Then this lunch is having the high temperature. So this lunch will start releasing the heat. They will transfer the heat into the room temperature. Okay. And then ultimately it will become cool down. Okay. Another example is when you will is warming up of a cold spoon dipped into a hot milk. Obviously, suppose you are having a glass of milk which is hot. Okay. There is a hot milk in the glass, and when you will cap a spoon, a steel spoon, into this hot milk, then after some time you will observe that this spoon also became warmer. Why? Because the temperature of the milk is higher and the temperature of the spoon is lesser. So this milk, the higher temperature will transfer to this lower temperature. Okay. That means to the spoon, and the spoon becomes warmer. Okay. So heat is actually transferring from a region of high temperature to the region of low temperature. This is how transfer of heat takes place. So this transfer of heat is basically occurs through three different methods. So first method is conduction. Second one is convection, and the third one is radiation. Third method is radiation. This chapter is all about these three methods. Okay, now how this classification has taken place? These classification, like the transfer of heat, will take place by these three methods, that is only and only based on how the molecules of a substance are involved in the transfer of heat. Okay, you know that a substance is made up of molecules. Okay, like the solid, liquid and gases, they three states of matter are made up of molecules, and the molecules will vibrate, will go continuously and constantly in motion. In solids and liquids, the molecules are very held close together, okay, by strong forces of attraction, and they were just moved by vibrating to and fro. Whereas in the gases, the molecules are so spaced out, they are far apart from each other, that they move about freely at a higher speed. So on the basis of that, how they used to transfer the heat, there are three methods of the transfer of heat. Okay, so there just for the explanation, there are, I will tell you the three cases. Okay, and for that I will first tell you an example. Like during the game of cricket, you might have seen the cricket game. A fielder has to return the ball, okay, to the bowler. Then there are three different methods to pass the ball to the bowler. Okay, or you can take example of yourself also. If you want to pass the book of your friend to him, then you have three ways. First way is you will pass the book to your friend sitting nearby you, and then that friend will pass the book to the third person. Like if you are here, you will pass the book to this person, then this person will pass to this, and ultimately it will pass to your friend. Okay, this one is first case. Second case is you will go and give this book. Okay, you will go, the fielder himself goes, and yeah, like you will go and give the book to your friend. Okay, you will go, okay, आप जाओगे and then you will give. You will not give to these. Okay, and the third case is you will just, what you will do, you will throw the book to your friend. So these are the three methods of heat transfer also. In the one method, heat will pass it on through the molecules. In the second method, heat will go and give that to. That I will discuss later. And in the third, directly it will be given. Okay. So this is all about the information about this chapter, brief description of this chapter. And in the next video, we will learn one by one all these three methods of transfer of heat.